I have a couple of presentations. Maria Kavanaugh. Oh, she's not here. Okay. Okay. We have.
We win.
Yep, you win.
Not at all.
Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Domestic violence occurs way too often. And a lot of it starts out with just being young and ignorant. But after they realize that, or other people see it, they don't straighten out. They need to be dealt with severely, because some of it is learning. But when it gets beyond that, severity needs to come into play. So I'll hand first of all the proclamation to you. This one here.
This one.
Yeah, the pretty one. I get the plain one. So I hopefully don't make mistakes. Okay, Domestic Violence Awareness Month, honoring October 2017. I'd like to welcome you, Casa de Esperanza. Wonderful group in the community. The proclamation on behalf of the Domestic Awareness Month. The crime of domestic violence violates an individual's privacy, dignity, security, humanity due to systematic use of physical, emotional, sexual, psychological, and economic control and abuse. It leaves an imprint of fear and hostility for the abused in our community. The problems of domestic violence are not confined to any group or groups of people, but cross all society as a whole. Adults and children are victims of violence each year. In our quest to impose sanctions on those who break the law by perpetrating violence, I don't know about that word. We must also meet the needs of victims of domestic violence and their children who often suffer grave financial, physical, and psychological losses. Now therefore be it resolved, in recognition of the important work done by domestic violence programs in cooperation with Casa de Esperanza, I, Stan Cleveland Jr., Mayor Yuba City, on behalf of the entire City Council, does hereby proclaim the month of October 2017 as Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and urges all citizens, agencies, and businesses to work together in our community through prevention, intervention, and education programs to eliminate domestic violence and become a violent-free community. Done on this third day of October 2017. I just would like to make a little comment here that I have heard a couple of times in our community where somebody has noticed something out of just not quite right, and they have reported it and actually saved people's lives or them from more violence than what they were. It's occurring more and more often. People being more responsible and watching for those things. Caution is always, encouraged, but if it's clear, report it and try to help these people. Comment from you.
Thank you. And my name is Janine. I've worked for CASA for, almost 20 years. And it is amazing how many times members of the community, when people call us and say, I saw this girl and I gave her your card, I hope she calls you, or I was talking to my neighbor and he's really needing help and I told him to call you. So anytime that you see somebody, it's like you don't always have to intervene as much as just give them a number to CASA and have them call us. And we'll take it from there. So thank you very much. Thank you to the council members. Mayor Cleveland.
Yes. Thank you. And it looks like the group that was supposed to be here tonight for presentation, I do not see the other one. Oh, they're here? Oh, there he is. You're hiding by the corner. You have more of them out there? They're on their way? Okay, well, I'll get started with you.